Hello, 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 and welcome to the Cup TV, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. You can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I am your girl, Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I loves me some tea. Purr. And I do have my cup mug here, and you can get your cup mug at lanagcreations.etsy.com. The link will be in the description below, as well as the QR code right there in the corner. You scan that QR code, you get to where you get your cup mug. And we do ship internationally and domestically, so there are no excuses. Get your cup mug. Yes, yes, we are back. And I know you're like, where have y'all been? Dance with the Stars, where have y'all been? Like, seriously, we had life happens. I went on vacation. Things had to get switched around, but I'm still here. I'm still here. We're still doing it. We're talking Dance with the Stars. I am here by myself. My partner in crime, Kamorian, had some things to come up, so he couldn't be here. But that's okay. I'm going to hold it down. I'm going to talk about episodes 4 and 5 of Dance with the Stars, Disney night and dedication night. So we're going to talk all about it. And I'm excited to dive right into that because we got a lot to talk about. So um, we're going to get right into everything. But before we do, y'all know what to do. Hit us up, subscribe. Subscribe to this channel and all of our other channels here on the Cup Network. We're on a mission to get 1,000 new subscribers by the end of the year. And I would love, love, love if you would help us out. Subscribe to this channel and all our other channels. The links will be in the description below. If you're a fan of drag or drag race or Eurovision Song Contest, though we have 2 other channels here ready for you to join. But if you're a fan of competitive reality television, like we are here in Dance with the Stars and Survivor and Amazing Race and Guts and Glory and other shows to come, hit us up, unsubscribe to this channel here. Also, our audio podcast links are in our description, as well as our um, Patreon. Join our Patreon. Got a lot of fun things going on our Patreon that we would appreciate to join and check it out. And all of our socials at The Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Follow us on any of those channels and interact with us. We would truly, truly appreciate that and love that for you and for us. Also, if you ever thought about wanting to talk about a show like Dancing with the Stars or any other shows that we cover here on this channel or our other channels, we are looking for new voices, new POVs to give us your perspective on what you see on the television shows and that you're passionate about. Hit us up in our Instagram on at the Cup Pod. That's the quickest way to get in touch with us, and we will get back with you as soon as possible. So let us know. And yeah, we hope to hear from you. But let's get into this episodes, like I said, 4 and 5, the Disney night and dedication night. I'm going to try my best to give all of my thoughts as much as I can as on all of these situations, all these shows. And I say, no need to lollygag. Let's dive right into it. So let's go with we're going to go in order of that they did on the Disney night, and then we're going to talk about both. So Daniela and Dylan and Daniela doing the quick step for Disney night, um, contemporary for dedication night. We have 4 judges. A guest judge for dedication night was Kim Johnson. Former pro Kim Johnson is there, so the scores are a little bit higher for the 3 of the 4 judges. But let's talk with Disney night. Um, they did their dance to "She's a Bad Mama Jamma." Oh, this was no, that's not Bad Mama Jamma. It's not a Disney song. I'm looking at the wrong one. They did it to "Life is a Highway" from Cars. Okay, excuse me, y'all. I've been podcasting literally all day, so I've got some things mixed up. But "Life is a Highway" from Cars. And honestly, I thought this was a pretty decent dance from Dylan. I thought he's definitely improving week by week. Daniela is one of my favorite pros to watch on this show, so I do enjoy um, her choreography. Um, and I think Dylan is doing a good job. I think he's doing a very good, decent job on, with this choreography. I thought it was solid. I thought it was really good. It was, I didn't mind his quick step. I thought it was a good quick step. I thought it was an interesting song to do the quick step to, but other than that, I liked it. I enjoyed it. Um, and then we'll go into their contemporary number where they did uh, Rewrite the Stars from Zac Efron and Zendaya, which cool. And I loved how he incorporated his younger sister Olivia into this dance. She was so cute. She was so cute. I thought it was so adorable. I thought this contemporary dance was really good. I think Dylan and Daniela came up with really good choreography for them to do, and it was really good. I enjoyed this this contemporary routine a lot. I felt, and dedication night always makes me feel things. Honestly, it makes me feel things because the story is always so touching and so amazing and so sweet. I honestly thought this was a really, really good number, and so did the judges. On his Disney night, he got a 23. Um, And on the contemporary, he got a 36, nines across the board, um, and a 7 and 2/8. For the quick step, I would have given him a 7. I thought it was good, but 7 is good. Um, Me personally, I would have given him a 7. I thought it was a good dance, but 7, solid 7. But this would have got a 9 for me too, because this was so touching and so sweet and so beautiful. The contemporary, I feel, and that's me. I judge on how I feel when I watch a dance, and when I watch a dance, how it makes me feel. And I felt, I loved it. So I loved it. Let's keep it moving to Danielle and Pasha doing their quick step to I Want to Be Like You from the Jungle Book. Um, I thought this was a decent quick step, honestly. Danielle is, I really am liking her in this. And she is doing really well, surprisingly. I didn't think it was going to be this good, but it's really this good. And she's really doing well for me. She got 21, 7s across the board. Yeah, I would have given her a 7 for this dance. Um, Her next dance for the for dedication night, she did um, a jive to the theme of Boy Meets World. And she got a 29, 3 7s, and an 8. Um, and she had her co-star William Daniels, who was Feeney, Feeney, Mr. Feeney on the show. So it was nice to see Mr. Feeney there. William Daniels. It was sweet. And I, like I said, I go by what I feel, and I'm very nostalgic. This made me. I think she did a really good job too. Just be honest, her footwork was good. I thought her and Pasha did a really great job on this jive. Her footwork was well. She did good. I Like I said, go by how I feel about the dance and how it makes me feel. I like this one. I mm, I probably would have gave it a 7 though. I liked it though. I would have gave it a 7 though. It was good. It was nostalgic, but it was solid. So I would have gave her a 7. Keep it moving to Scott and Riley. They do a salsa during Disney night, and the salsa is to bop, 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 bop to the top. from High School Musical. I love the song. I love High School Musical. So yeah. And I think they did a perfect, pop, 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 pop to the top. It was a good salsa to this. Solid. Again, very solid, very fun. I enjoyed it. I would have gave it a 7 as well because I thought it was good, but it was good. Now, for dedication night, he did a song called Parallel from him, his song, and he had his husband, Scott, Mark out there, his husband. And he started started performance singing to his husband, which I love Scott's voice. So Scott can sing anytime and I'll be like, yes. But, oh, the feels. The feels I had watching him sing to his husband and then go into this beautiful dance with Riley, a beautiful foxtrot, and then ended on the floor with his husband next to him. And it was so beautiful. And then hearing his voice to the song that they're dancing to, the feels, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I would have gave it an 8. It was 7s and 8s across the board. I would have gave it an 8 because tears, feels. I didn't look at. I don't care about technique. I don't care about any of that. I just go by what I feel, and it was so feels. The feels were great. I'm a Scott fan, and so I love that. It was sweet. It was very sweet, very very sweet. Let's move on to Alex and Val. Um, they do a Viennese waltz for Disney night and Once Upon a Dream from Maleficent. Honestly, I thought this was her best dance. This was her best dance. She would have got an 8 from me. I had problems with Alex in the beginning. I was like, she doesn't make me feel anything. She doesn't, like, her technique is good, but I'm not like in it. But y'all, I was in it during this Viennese waltz. Viennese waltz is one of my favorite dances to see people do on any show. Like, I love a Viennese waltz and I love an Argentine tango. Like, those do it for me every single time. But this was so beautiful. This was so beautiful. And her technique has improved so much. And she was already good, but now she's getting the technique now and she's getting the feeling because you can't, even if you get your technique down and I don't feel anything from you, it's not going to work. But this week was my week. That last week was the week I was like, I see you, Alex Earl. You are good. She's starting to feel comfortable. She's starting to feel the music. She's starting to feel the dance. And this was so good. And then for dedication night, she did a contemporary piece, Sparks from Coldplay. And she incorporated her Isabel Earle, her younger half sister. Oh, the feels, the crying that I was doing. Oh, the tears. It was so sweet. And the dance was beautiful. Val, you mwah. Chef's kiss on the choreography. Amazing incorporating Isabel. Oh, the story. This get out of here. It was I would have given it a 9. I would have gave it a 9. I don't know what Carrie Ann Novel was thinking. Just to be clear, I don't know what Carrie Ann was thinking. This deserved a 9. I don't care. This was beautiful. This was beautiful. Point blank. Period. Let's go to Andy and Emma during a Viennese waltz to Les Festines from Ratatouille. we all say this every week. Andy's just so sweet, lighthearted, kind. Do I think it might be time for Andy to go? Possibly, maybe, sure. But I'm just one person. I think it was fine. Is he technically sound? No. But does he make you smile? Yes. I think Andy, and this was a decent Viennese waltz. Not my favorite, but it was the decent one. Um, it was decent. Um, but then we have them doing a salsa to Jump in the Line from Harry Belafonte, and his daughter, his name is his adoptive daughter Cornelia was a part of the dance. And I was like, why this song? But then I realized they say Cornelia in the song. Um, and she comes out so cute, so little, so precious. It was precious. It was precious. I think Emma's doing the best she can with this situation with Andy, and he's trying very hard, and they're doing good. Um, but the sixes were deserved. It wasn't technically right. It was just cute, but it made me feel like I smiled. I loved it, but I would have given it a six. I definitely would have given it a six. But you know, we move. Robert Irwin and Whitney doing the cha 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 to Try Everything from Zootopia. I thought this was a good dance. Thought it was good. It wasn't my favorite dance from Robert. Like he's done so much better before. I thought this was good. I probably would have given it a seven. I thought it was. I don't know why Bruno was giving it an eight because it wasn't that great. It was good. It was good. It wasn't his best dance. Other dances that he did deserved an eight. I thought this one not so much. It was okay. It was okay, but then they did a contemporary piece to "You'll Be in My Heart" from Phil Collins with his mother Terry Irwin and shoot, 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 and shoot. Um, it was uh, tears. That's all I can say. I had tears. I had the tears. They were streaming. I thought he did so amazing. Ugh, it was just sweet. And his mom being there and I would have given it a nine. I would have given it a nine because it made me feel. And I was just like, it's so beautiful. It was so oh, I love contemporary pieces on the show. They always just, oof, most time they move me. This was so good though. This was one of my favorite dances from Robert. So yeah. Let's move on to Elaine and Alan. Um, they did the quick step to Space Mountain from Space Mountain. Elaine is so impressive to me. Elaine is so impressive to me. She is doing an amazing job. This was so good. Such a fun quick step. So good. I loved it. I agree with the judges. I would have gave it an eight. It was a good dance. It was so good. And then their second dance was a foxtrot to "This Will Be an Everlasting Love" from Natalie Cole. And she brought in Lisa Ann Walter, her best friend and Parent Trap co-star. Y'all, and if you watch The Parent Trap, you know how significant this song was. Love it. Absolutely love it. It was such a good foxtrot to see her and Lisa Ann come together and do the dance, and Alan did an amazing job with this dance. I would have gave it an 8. It was an 8 for me. Um, it was beautiful. It was fun. I felt the nostalgia. I felt the free, the fun. I felt it. I loved it. I thought it was amazing. And yeah, they were great. They were great. I'm here for it. I was here for Alan and Elaine. Quite literally my face. Let's keep it moving to Whitney and Mark. Let me see. Whitney and Mark. They do a foxtrot first. I don't know why it's not changing over here, but it will change. Foxtrot first to the room where it happens from Hamilton. And first I forgot that Disney had the right to Hamilton because I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean, Hamilton? But I forgot that he has the right to the room where it happens. Well, the Hamilton, Disney had the right to Hamilton, and the room where it happens is one of the songs from Hamilton. So I was like, okay, cool. Love that. Love that for Mark. And one thing I did do, I did see Mark on TikTok. I think it was on TikTok. And he was prepping the music for this. And I was thoroughly impressed, by the way. I was really impressed with I was impressed with them with how he was putting the music together and how he was, producing the track that he wanted to use. And that was, I love watching stuff like that. So for me, I was like, yes, I love that. But I thought this is one of my favorite dances of the night. This foxtrot with this track and the way they danced it, I loved it. I loved it. I personally would have gave it a 9. Me personally would have gave that a 9 because I thought that was one of her best dances, and that choreography was amazing. And I think Mark and her just they eat it up. They do really well. For this contemporary that they did for dedication night, they did a contemporary dance to Heal from Jamal Roberts, and she danced with Connor Levitt, her husband, which I'm guessing he was also a dancer, or maybe not. He looked like it because this was a beautiful contemporary number. It was beautiful. I thought it was really beautiful. I, was it? What did she have some mess ups? Sure. It wasn't always in sync. It wasn't, always together. But I don't care. I just did not care because this was beautiful, and I thought they looked more like a trio of professional dancers than a pro dancer and two, not professional dancers. I think they did amazing. I would have gave it a 9 because I think they ate it up. I thought it was beautiful. I felt it. So that's just me. That's just me. I felt it. And like I say, I go on feelings. Go on feelings. Up next, we have Jordan and Ezra. And they do a quick step to Special Spice from Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I loved it. I did. I thought this was a great quick step. It would have got an 8 from me. I thought they did a really good quick step. It was fun. It was on like on the money. Like they weren't missing a step. Jordan did not miss a step. Ezra's choreography was great. Loved it. Then we had their Viennese waltz. Y'all know how I feel about a Viennese waltz. And they did it to Daughters from John Mayer with her father, Timothy Childs. And here's what I loved about this one. I love that Ezra made it about Jordan and her dad. He was there. He was present. They had their moment where it was just Jordan and Ezra, and the father stepped to the side. But most of this dance was about Jordan and her dad. And he did a great job. It was beautiful. You could tell he worked hard and he really dedicated his time to learn this Viennese waltz. And it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. Like Ezra was giving him really difficult Viennese waltz moves, and they were pulling off. I cried. I cried. I thought it was great, and I would have gave it a 9 because the feels were there. Like I said, y'all don't. I'm not a technical dancer, so I'm not gonna judge on technicality and stuff like that. Sometimes it's just about feelings, and I would have gave it a 9 because tears were shed. And then we have Jen and Jan. We call him Jan. They did a jazz number first to Friend Like Me from Aladdin. And then for Friend Like, I thought this was pretty good. I thought it was decent. I'll say. I thought it was a good, solid dance. It was nothing for me to be like screaming, jumping up and down for, but it was decent. So I would have gave it a 7. I would have gave it a 7 for their jazz routine. And their Viennese waltz, they did a Viennese waltz to Rescue by Lauren. I can't pronounce her last name, but with Maria, Jen's mother, to come out and dance with them. And I thought this was beautiful. I did. I thought this was beautiful. I was like, oh, this was one of the moments where I felt connected to Jen that I haven't felt like that this entire season so far. So I really liked it. I thought she did a really great job with her mom. It was beautiful. I would have gave it an 8. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was beautiful. She did a really good job. Up next, we have Hilaria and Gleb. We can only talk about the quick step of Disney Night, where they did Cantina Band from Star Wars. I didn't think there was anything wrong with this dance. I thought it was a decent dance. Honestly, it wasn't memorable, but it wasn't horrible. I know that, but I would have gave it a 7, a solid 7. I think she, like I've been saying about Hilaria this whole time, she can hit the steps. She knows she does it. She just doesn't exude any personality to me. It's like, I know this, I'm technically sound, I'm doing it, but it doesn't invoke any feelings for me. So I think it was just okay. I think it was just okay. But we only have one score because somebody has to get eliminated, and that would have been Hilaria and Gleb were going to get eliminated because honestly, it was just a fan vote. It literally was just a fan vote. She doesn't have enough people rooting for her. And this, I don't think she deserved to go, but she went home during Disney night, and nobody went home during dedication because how you gonna send somebody home when everybody's just giving these sad stories? And it's dedication night, so nobody went home. So the only person we had to say goodbye to on this episode was Hilaria and Gleb, and that's that on that, y'all. Um, I hope you all enjoyed this. We're going to be back to our regularly scheduled programming on next week, and we're going to get into what is to come for next week. What is coming up next week? It is, let's see, dedication. Next week is Wicked night. So we got Wicked happening, and we're going to have a guest judge of John M. Chu. He's going to be there, and they all get to join to. Well, John M. Chu directed both films of Wicked, so he's going to be the guest judge, and so we're going to see some dances to the songs of Wicked, and we're going to have video messages from Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, Jonathan Bailey, and Michelle Yeoh. So it's going to be interesting to see. And the pros will be set to do a medley of songs from both Wicked films. No One Mourns the Wicked, Defying Gravity, For Good, Thank Goodness, Dancing Through Life, and What Is This Feeling? I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see it because I love Wicked. So I'm excited to see this next week's episode. And I hope you'll join us next week when we talk about Wicked. So I will be back next week. Hopefully, Kamori will be back with me. And I appreciate you joining us. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. And please go subscribe to all of our other channels as well. All the links will be in the description below in our link tree. Follow us on our socials. Join our Patreon. All those links are down there as well. Follow us on all of our socials at The Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. If you haven't already scanned that QR code, please go and do so to get your cup mug at lanagcreations.etsy.com. And I'm going to get out of here because we got more content to make, and you can just watch another video. So I will see you next time. Cheers, you guys. Bye.